I believe it is his general personality and lack of respect for others' belongings which led to the box being dropped. If it was me helping somebody else move and it's someone else's items, I would make sure it's secure before taking it anywhere.
I understand. Now, did somebody try and get it fixed?
Yes.
Who?
I did.
How much?
So they quoted me it would have cost around 150 to 200 to fix.
So there's no point, because although this was fairly new, the brand new value is £250.
That's right.
Understood. Now, that would be the end of the matter, because according to your claim and complaint, you would tell me that Ryan is utterly unreliable and certainly not somebody who can be trusted to move things. True? It's not a difficult question. He smashed your games console because of his negligence and haberdashery. Bearing that in mind, you would never use him ever again, I would have thought.
I would do, and I have done.
No, let's just pause for a second.
Under the correct supervision, I felt I could trust him again with some of the less...
Well, let's just hang it. So you, in fact, gave him some compensation, correct?
Well, it was zero value, but it was to shut him up, really.
Helping! Did you give him something of value? £50 worth of DVDs or thereabouts?
Yes.
He moved you again on the 17th of August 2017. Any problem on that occasion?
No.
Why would you hire someone who was rubbish and hadn't paid you for something he'd damaged a year before, sir?
I gave him the items that were less valuable.
Now, the problem is that although the two of you have maintained a friendship, as I understand it, it's spilled over. Because you're genuinely cross about this. You feel he ought to pay for the two... How much is your claim?
£250.
There have been moments where you think that this demonstrates a degree of selfishness, that he hasn't cared about you as a friend, and that had he would have handed over the money because he picked up the box and the thing fell out. Simple as that. Ben, Ryan, I'm grateful for you bringing this case because it establishes an important legal principle, and Ben, you are a decent and hard-working man, as are you, Ryan. Ben, when you bring a case of this kind, you effectively have to prove it, so that I'm more sure than not that Ryan was negligent. In this case, you cannot prove that. In order to prove it, you'd have to say to me that you gave Ryan special instructions, firstly, and secondly, that when you handed him the games console, you packed it in a way which was entirely safe. Thirdly, you made clear that what was in that box was fragile. Because you did none of those things, Ryan didn't owe you any special obligation to be careful with that box. Had he walked up the stairs in a negligent fashion, run up it, shook the box, or done something outside of the ordinary course of ordinary things that an ordinary person might do, you would have won your case. The fact of the matter is, he behaved in a perfectly reasonable manner and was therefore not liable for the damage to your games console. Therefore, you cannot prove your case, and I dismiss it.
Ben's claim was dismissed, and he was awarded nothing by the court. Let's find out how both parties felt about today's ruling.
So I feel that the judgment was wrong. What it has done is allowed Ryan to get away with murder once again.
I think when someone falsely accuses you of something, it's right for you to clear your name. And that's what I did say, cleared my name.
But what it does is it just allows him to carry on being the way he is, when really he should have been brought to rights for his attitude to other people's belongings.
For more Judge Rinder cases, click here. And if you've got a legal issue yourself, get in touch with us by clicking over here.